Your subconscious shapes your reality. Inspired by Christian D. Larson. Written and published by Audible Aria. Christian D. Larson was an American author, teacher, and motivational speaker, known for his work in personal development and New Thought philosophy. His writings, which include books like The Ideal Made Real and Your Forces and How to Use Them, focus on the power of positive thinking, self-improvement, and spiritual growth. Larson's teachings emphasize the importance of mindset and the ability of individuals to shape their own destinies through conscious thought and belief. His influence extends into the realms of self-help and inspirational literature. The human mind has two parts, the conscious and the subconscious. The conscious mind is aware, thinks, and makes decisions, while the subconscious mind reacts and works in the background. The conscious mind creates thoughts and impressions, while the subconscious brings them into reality. The conscious mind decides what needs to be done. The subconscious provides the energy and materials to make it happen. The subconscious is like a hidden world inside us, from which everything we express comes. Every action or thought in the conscious mind leaves a mark on the subconscious, which then reacts accordingly. Whatever is shown or expressed through our personality started as an impression on the subconscious. Since the conscious mind can plant any idea into the subconscious, you can achieve any desired outcome if you direct the subconscious correctly. Think of the subconscious as a fertile field where every thought or desire is like a seed that will grow into a matching result. Strong beliefs and deep desires are imprinted on the subconscious and will eventually show up in our lives. Desires for strength, skill, wisdom, joy, health, or greatness will shape the subconscious to produce these qualities. The amount and quality of what we get depend on how deeply we want it and how clearly we understand our desires. Whatever forms inside the subconscious will eventually show itself in our personality. So by learning how to influence the subconscious, we can shape ourselves to have any quality or ability we want, like strength, intelligence, talent, or genius. The subconscious will always follow the conscious mind's instructions. Since the subconscious is limitless, it can help us become whatever we want to be. Mastering the ability to direct the subconscious is the key to unlocking all possibilities and achieving anything. Nothing is impossible. The power within us is limitless and can provide everything needed for personal growth and achievement. Whatever we direct our subconscious to create, it will create. To do this effectively, we must first understand that the subconscious mind is a finer, deeper part of our entire personality. While the subconscious is most directly influenced through the brain, its impact will grow as we become more aware of its presence throughout our whole body and mind. Focusing on the subconscious side of ourselves will help awaken this deeper power, making us feel like a stronger, more advanced version of ourselves is emerging. With this feeling comes a belief in our limitless potential. When we feel the subconscious awakening throughout our mind and body, we realize that anything is possible. Doubts vanish because sensing this limitless power makes us believe in it. To effectively influence the subconscious, imagine it flowing through your mind and body like water through a sponge. Think of it as an inner force that fills every part of you. This helps the conscious mind make a strong impression on the subconscious, leading to the desired results. When focusing on the subconscious, keep a clear idea of what you want to achieve and try to connect emotionally with that idea. This removes any mechanical, unemotional thinking, which is crucial because a mechanical mindset can't influence the subconscious. You must have complete faith in this process. Knowing that success is inevitable makes failure impossible. The deeper your faith, the stronger the impression you make on your subconscious, and the more likely you are to achieve your goals. Faith lifts your mind to a higher level, allowing it to connect with the limitless part of yourself. When you focus beyond the surface level of your mind, you make a stronger, deeper, and more meaningful impression on your subconscious. These deep impressions lead to extraordinary results because they carry more power and quality. Always approach your subconscious with faith and desire, not commands or demands. Don't order your subconscious to act. Instead, deeply desire it to do what you wish, and believe with all your heart that it will happen. Combining strong desire with deep faith is the key to getting the results you want. You should never try to forcefully awaken your subconscious mind. Instead, gently wake it up and develop it with deep, calm thoughts and strong intentions. Think deeply about important things. Aim high in your goals and keep expanding your awareness. This will help unlock the potential inside you. When you focus on your subconscious, try to imagine your awareness growing, while also feeling a deeper connection with the universe. Have a strong desire for bigger and better things, and let a sense of calm guide your thoughts. Your mind should be peaceful but not inactive. It should be a peacefulness that inspires powerful, steady action. If you focus your mind deeply and calmly on your subconscious several times a day, you'll soon develop a strong inner power. This will give you the confidence to believe that limitless possibilities and power are within your reach. When you realize this, you can achieve anything you set your mind to, and failure won't be an option. When you develop your subconscious mind enough, your conscious mind will naturally believe that failure is impossible and will trust the process. You won't worry about results, because once you feel the subconscious working, you'll know results are on their way. If you properly guide your subconscious and trust that it will do what it is told, your anxiety will disappear. This is crucial because anxiety in the conscious mind stops the subconscious from doing its job. If you create the right conditions, the subconscious will deliver the results you want. Knowing this deep inside is the first step in creating those conditions. The subconscious mind is like a record player. It can record and play back anything under the right conditions. But the subconscious does more than just repeat what's recorded. It creates, develops, and expresses what you truly desire. For example, the subconscious doesn't just reproduce a seed. It can produce more seeds, and even improve them based on the original desire. It not only brings forth the idea you impress upon it, but also provides everything needed to make that idea a reality. With this power, the subconscious can find solutions to any problem or answer any question if you clearly know what you want. The subconscious provides the resources, but the conscious mind must use them to get real results. If you tell your subconscious to bring health, it will produce thoughts that support health, but your conscious mind must still take healthy actions. Similarly, if you aim for success, the subconscious will bring qualities and strengths that can lead to success, but you have to apply them consciously. The idea that the subconscious can do anything is true, but with a catch. It gives you the power, abilities, and knowledge to do anything, but you have to use these gifts practically. The subconscious provides the tools, but the conscious mind must use them to build what you want. Nothing comes fully formed from the subconscious, but it gives you the raw materials to create whatever you desire. The rule is simple. The conscious mind must clearly communicate its desires to the subconscious to get the mental resources needed to achieve those desires. However, the conscious mind must use these resources to see results. The conscious mind does the work, but the subconscious provides the power. By tapping into the subconscious, the conscious mind can achieve anything, as unlimited power and possibilities lie within. To impress an idea on the subconscious, certain conditions are necessary: strong emotions, intense desire, focused interest, and deep faith. When these elements are combined harmoniously in the mind, the subconscious is properly guided and will respond with the desired outcome. The most important factor is deep emotion. No idea or desire can enter the subconscious without strong emotion, and any idea that is strongly felt will enter the subconscious automatically, whether or not we want it to. This explains why people are influenced by their surroundings and environments. If a person allows themselves to be deeply affected by what they encounter, these impressions enter the subconscious. Whatever enters the subconscious becomes part of that person's mind and will influence their character, thoughts, and actions. If the subconscious is influenced by external conditions, it will create internal conditions that mirror those external ones. Therefore, a person who lets their subconscious be influenced by everything around them will tend to think and act based on their environment. In many ways, their life will be shaped by the people and things they come into contact with. If a person doesn't control their emotions, they may be subconsciously influenced by any external action, whether good or bad. However, if a person learns to focus deeply on specific ideas, they can intentionally impress those ideas on the subconscious. Since a person's entire life is shaped by what the subconscious is guided to do, the first person will be controlled by their surroundings and have little control over their future. The second person, however, can become what they want to be and take charge of their life and destiny. You should never allow yourself to feel negative emotions. Don't think about bad ideas or dwell on anything negative. Thinking deeply about negative things impresses those thoughts on the subconscious, planting bad seeds in the mind, leading to problems, sickness, and difficulties. Positive thoughts, deeply felt, bring health, happiness, peace, strength, and success. Negative thoughts, deeply felt, bring chaos, fear, sickness, weakness, and failure. To make sure you are always positively influencing your subconscious, train your mind to focus only on what you want to achieve and experience in life. Don't spend any time thinking about what you don't want to happen. What we feel deeply in our minds is what we impress upon the subconscious, and whatever thought we focus on for a long time tends to create strong feelings. When we think about things we don't want, we send those unwanted ideas to the subconscious. Since every thought impressed on the subconscious leads to a result, we end up attracting what we want to avoid. This is why what we fear often happens. Fear makes a strong impression on the subconscious. If we fear illness, failure, or problems, we plant seeds in our subconscious that grow into unhealthy conditions, troubling thoughts, confusion, and actions that go against our best interests. The stronger the fear, the deeper the impression, and the more likely it is to come true. Similarly, when we have deep, strong faith in what we truly desire, we are using the same law to our benefit. The more faith we have in achieving peace, harmony, health, and success, the more we impress these positive thoughts on our subconscious. This leads to the creation and growth of these positive qualities within us. The main purpose of directing the subconscious with awareness and intention is twofold. First, to correct any negative or flawed aspects of ourselves, and second, to bring out our limitless potential. Any problem in a person's life is caused by a wrong impression in the subconscious. The wrong impression is the cause, and the problem is the effect. So, to free ourselves from all negative conditions, we must remove those wrong impressions from the subconscious. We can completely change our subconscious by continuously forming new, positive impressions. Every positive change made in the subconscious will lead to a positive change in our mind and body. There is nothing negative in a person's mind or character that cannot be corrected by forming the right impressions in the subconscious. Whether these issues are inherited or self-created, they can all be completely removed by properly guiding the subconscious. Every thought or idea that is properly impressed on the subconscious mind will create a matching result in your life. This is a law that always works, but the impression must be made correctly. The subconscious does not respond to simple commands because it doesn't reason or judge. It doesn't follow what it is told to do, but what it is deeply impressed to do. The idea that gets into the subconscious is what determines its actions, but it must actually enter the subconscious, not just be given to it. The idea that dominates your mind when you direct the subconscious is the idea that will be impressed there. This means if you have negative thoughts or desires, you will end up creating the opposite of what you want. For example, if you try to direct the subconscious to remove sickness, you're still focused on sickness. As a result, more sickness is created. It's not what you tell the subconscious to do that matters, but the main thought behind it. That's why your main thought must match the result you want. If you want health, don't think about sickness at all. Don't direct the subconscious to remove sickness. Instead, direct it to create health. Always focus on the positive qualities and conditions you want. Negative conditions will disappear on their own when positive ones are established. But if your mind is focused on the negative, it can't create or establish the positive. Telling the subconscious not to do something is actually telling it to do that thing. If you try to convince yourself not to get sick, you're still thinking about sickness, and that idea is what gets impressed on the subconscious. To remove sickness, you need to forget about it completely and focus on health alone. Desire health with all your mind and fill both your conscious and subconscious with that desire so fully that there is no room for thoughts of sickness. When you deny something, you end up giving power to the very thing you are trying to deny. Trying to fight against negative things only creates more negative things in the future. Denying or resisting bad conditions puts you in a constant mental battle with them. Even if you feel temporarily free from those conditions, they will likely show up again elsewhere because the underlying cause hasn't been removed. As long as you think about negative things, they will get impressed on the subconscious, and the subconscious will bring them into your life. If you have a big goal and want to draw more power and ability from within, don't tell your subconscious to avoid failure. Thinking about failure will only impress the subconscious, with the idea of failure leading to confusion and failure in reality. Eliminate all thoughts of failure and deeply impress the subconscious to create success. The subconscious will then bring out the power, skills, understanding, and determination needed to achieve success. When directed correctly, the subconscious can guide the conscious mind to act wisely, seize opportunities, and manage situations so that everything works towards your goals. When the subconscious is trained to align with the goals and desires of the conscious mind, failure becomes impossible and success becomes more achievable for anyone. When trying to remove bad habits, desires, or tendencies, never think, "I won't do this anymore." Thinking this way just makes the habit stronger in your mind and gives it a deeper hold on you. Instead, completely forget what you want to get rid of. Refuse to think about it. If you find yourself tempted to think about it, shift your focus to the opposite qualities or desires. If you can't become interested enough in those opposite qualities to forget the unwanted ones, look for the most interesting aspects of the positive qualities. The mental effort of finding something interesting about these positive qualities will make your mind focus on them, helping you forget the things you want to forget. While your mind is focused on the new qualities you want to develop, deeply impress them on your subconscious with strong emotions. Repeat these impressions several times each day, and the new desires will soon take root in your subconscious. Once a desire or habit takes root in the subconscious, it will start to grow and show itself in your daily actions. When the new desire fully shows itself, it will be strongly felt, and since two opposite desires can't exist at the same time, the old unwanted desires will disappear completely. Impressing a strong desire for better, purer, and higher things on your subconscious will make your mind and body naturally crave better things. This will refine your desires, purify your thoughts, and elevate what you want in life. Bad habits can be removed by constantly focusing on pure and positive desires. Negative emotions like anger and hatred can be replaced by growing qualities like love, kindness, fairness, and empathy within yourself. To get rid of fear and worry, fill your subconscious as often as possible with feelings of faith, gratitude, and positivity. Having faith means believing you have the power to keep improving and reaching for better things. Faith also provides clear thinking, helping you make safe and secure choices. When you know you are on a safe and positive path that leads to better things, fear will completely disappear. Living with a constant sense of gratitude not only removes worry, but also removes its causes. Being thankful for the good things coming into your life opens the door for even more good things to come. This is how it works. If you are always receiving more good things, you have no reason to worry, and you might even forget what it feels like to worry. Filling your subconscious with positivity regularly creates a habit of seeing the bright side of life. Living on the bright side boosts your own positive energy. Your mind will become sharper, your thinking clearer, your nature kinder, your personality more harmonious, and your life and work will improve. When everything seems dark and things are going wrong, use all your energy to focus on directing your subconscious to create the change you want. Put strong, deep feelings behind these impressions and have more faith than ever before. Keep going until your subconscious starts to respond. You'll then sense from within how to act, and you'll gain the strength to do what you feel is right. Soon things will start to change, and problems will be avoided because of the inner power that is stronger than any trouble or challenge. Once awakened, this power will help you create a better future than you ever imagined. When working with your subconscious, don't focus on limitations or compare yourself to others or your past achievements. For example, thinking about wanting to do better today than yesterday gives the subconscious two conflicting ideas: the lesser achievement of the past and the desire for a greater achievement in the future. Since these ideas conflict, they cancel each other out and no progress is made. The same thing happens when you want to be greater than someone else. You are presenting two opposing ideas and they neutralize each other. Instead, forget about past achievements and focus only on what you want to accomplish today. Direct your subconscious to achieve today's goal. This will ensure all your inner power focuses on that one idea, today's success. When you think only of what you want to achieve now, greater results will come. Decide what you want to become and focus fully on that, regardless of what others have achieved. Forget about lesser goals, and focus your mind and heart on the higher goals you want to reach. You can become what you want to be. The power within you is limitless and can provide all the wisdom and strength you need. Knowing this, direct your inner power to bring out what you need to reach your goal, and it will be done. The subconscious will always deliver when properly directed. When influencing your subconscious, think of the best in terms of quality and think of unlimited in terms of quantity. Don't limit yourself to a specific amount or level. Always desire the highest and the best, and don't settle for less. Encourage your conscious mind to desire constant growth and expansion so that the best quality and the most significant achievements are possible. Focus on reaching your fullest potential in the present moment. Believe that your abilities are limitless and impress this idea on your subconscious. Don't think about what others have or haven't achieved. Keep your focus on what you want to become, knowing that you have no limits within you. When your subconscious begins to respond, you might feel a strong sense of inner power moving through you. This means that a deeper strength is being awakened. At this point, your conscious mind should become calm, open, and fully receptive, letting go of any personal concerns for the time being. When you let go of your personal self and allow your deeper inner self to take charge, this is when your best work happens. This is when your true abilities, talents, and genius can fully shine in real life and action. When a musician forgets herself while playing, her music touches the soul and takes you to a more beautiful place than you've ever known. When an artist loses himself in his work, his paintings come to life, revealing a world of incredible beauty. When a speaker forgets himself, his words carry authority, and you feel deep down that everything he says is true. When a practical person loses himself in his work, he gains a power that seems unstoppable, and obstacles in his path vanish as if they never existed. These are the people who achieve great things in the world. These are the people who are remembered long after they're gone. Their secret is that they have awakened the greatness within them and allowed it to express its unique and powerful abilities. When you feel a higher power stirring within your mind and soul, stay calm and let this deeper part of yourself take control. At first, this power may feel separate from you, but it's not. It's your own inner strength. the limitless potential you've been working to bring out from your subconscious. When you fully accept that it is your own power, you gain full control over it and can direct it to do whatever you wish. Understanding that this deep inner strength is truly your own is essential. The more your conscious mind is in tune with the subconscious, the more effectively you can impress the subconscious, and the more powerful the results will be in your life. Whenever you need to perform at your best, call on your subconscious for greater power and then pause a moment to feel that power arise. When it does, let your outer self follow its lead. Your inner power has come forward to take charge, and nothing can do the job better. To fully tap into this inner power and let it guide you is to give your conscious abilities the greatest boost possible. To ask the subconscious for more power, you need to put all the energy you currently have into that request. Think of it as planting the seed you already have in rich soil. The active power in your conscious mind should be directed to work on the subconscious. Each time you gain more power, you should re-impress that added power upon the subconscious. And in doing so, you create a cycle of continuous growth. To increase this power, focus on your subconscious and with deep emotion, draw all your active energy into it. The more energy that is directed into the subconscious, the more power it will absorb. And the more it absorbs, the more it will express outwardly. The rule is simple. Whatever power you impress upon the subconscious will come back to you multiplied. Just like seeds planted in fertile ground yield a plentiful harvest. By daily awakening all the power you possess and directing it into your subconscious, you will continuously increase your personal power. You can also improve the quality of this power by refining your thoughts and feelings to their highest states before impressing them on the subconscious. This way, the impression made will be of a superior quality, and a superior impression always leads to a superior outcome. We shouldn't focus on what is common, ordinary, or inferior because when we do, we plant those ideas into our subconscious. If we think about ordinary things, we will end up with ordinary results. No one should see themselves as inferior or dwell on their flaws. When we focus on our imperfections, we are only reinforcing them, leading to more of the same. Inside each person there is a superior, better nature. We should only focus on this higher part of ourselves. When we fill our minds with thoughts that reflect this superior nature, our subconscious will start to reflect and enhance these qualities, improving our entire personality and mindset. Many people don't improve because they are stuck thinking about their flaws and limitations, and their subconscious simply produces more of the same. However, someone who focuses on their inner greatness, who constantly thinks about their higher potential and tries to feel it, will give positive and valuable impressions to their subconscious. Over time, this will lead to the development of greater quality and worth within them. The quality of what we think about and feel directly influences what our subconscious produces. It's very important to refine and elevate our thoughts and feelings before they reach our subconscious. The better the quality of what we develop in our minds, the better the results we achieve. Greatness comes from combining both quality and quantity, and this is something we should all strive for. As we grow in greatness, our sense of it will deepen, leading to even greater ideas and expressions. This process of growing greatness continues through a natural law. For to him that hath shall be given. All personal growth comes from the subconscious, and since our potential is limitless, anyone can develop remarkable abilities, talents, and even genius. A large part of genius comes from the subconscious mind, so anyone can become a genius by tapping into their inner greatness. Everyone has a sleeping genius within them, but it's not enough to just awaken it. The conscious mind must be developed carefully so that this superior ability can be fully expressed. The conscious mind needs to be trained and developed, while the subconscious should be guided to give more power for achieving bigger goals. The subconscious has the potential to create genius in anyone, but the conscious mind must be well trained to properly express that genius. When we get good ideas from the subconscious, the conscious mind should put them into action. This helps the mind to appreciate quality and value in everything it does. The conscious and subconscious minds should work together perfectly so that ideas from the conscious mind can deeply influence the subconscious, and the subconscious can freely express its ideas through the conscious mind without any blockages. The entire mind grows by reaching deeper and higher levels of awareness. Since this inner realm has no limits, there are endless possibilities for mental growth. To tap into this inner consciousness, we should focus our thoughts on it and train our mind to move toward it. The mind tends to go where we focus our attention. When all our mental energy moves into the subconscious and every thought is filled with feeling and value, the subconscious will be impressed with high-quality ideas. This leads to the constant expression of better life, skills, and power. The deeper our mind goes into the subconscious, the more of our inner potential will be awakened. Whatever is awakened within us will eventually show up in our outer life. It's true that whatever we awaken and develop within ourselves will eventually become visible in our outer life. Each person is shaped by what their subconscious mind gives them. Since the subconscious can give us as much as we desire, it's true that we can become anything we wish. But what the subconscious gives us depends largely on where we direct our mental energy. All the creative energy in your body follows the direction of your mind. So when you focus your mind on the subconscious, all the extra energy you create will also go there. The more energy that enters the subconscious, the more it will wake up and grow. Just like a bigger field produces a bigger harvest, directing more of your mind to the subconscious will result in better outcomes. If you train your mind to send positive thoughts to the subconscious, it will express these thoughts in your personality, making you just, honest, kind, and full of other good qualities that build a strong character. By using simple subconscious training, anyone can develop a strong and beautiful character and make it a permanent part of who they are. Weakness in character comes from improper subconscious habits or wrong ideas that have taken root. Remember, nothing can make you do wrong except the negative tendencies from your own subconscious. Weakness in the mind or character is caused by something wrong in the subconscious. Even if these tendencies are inherited, they can be corrected by regularly guiding the subconscious to produce the opposite positive traits. If you believe that human nature is weak, you will impress this idea on your subconscious, and it will create a tendency toward weakness. So, thinking you are weak will keep you weak. We are either weak or strong, depending on what we tell our subconscious to create in us. By realizing that the power to be strong is within us, and by strongly desiring that strength, we can direct the subconscious to make us strong. Whatever we instruct the subconscious to do will be done. There's no reason why anyone should continue to have a weak body, mind, or character. Anything within us can be made strong if we properly guide the subconscious to bring out our greater potential and power. When the deep inner self is awakened, we develop a strong personality, a powerful mind, an unshakable character, and a great soul. This leads to a great life, one that is too strong to be tempted or disturbed by difficulties, and stays on the path to its high goals. Such a life not only lives fully but also inspires others, and this potential lies within everyone. The inner self is the source of all true inspiration: music, art, poetry, deep thoughts, valuable ideas, inventions, discoveries, science, and absolute truth. Everything of value, big or small, comes from the richness of the subconscious. To achieve great things, the mind should connect closely with this inner self and expect the best that it can offer. When you need ideas, plans, or solutions, ask the subconscious. It will always respond when properly directed. However, when guiding the subconscious, you must remain completely calm. It's important not just to express your desires, but to do so in a way that really makes an impact. When you realize that your inner self is limitless, it's natural to feel excited, but this excitement must be kept in check. Shallow emotional enthusiasm wastes energy, and doesn't make any real impact on the subconscious. To make a strong impression on the subconscious, your mind must be calm and your whole being must be balanced. This deep sense of balance should connect with the very core of your life. Avoid surface-level excitement and ensure that your thoughts and feelings move inward toward the deeper self if you want to reach the subconscious effectively. When trying to influence the subconscious, it's important not to feel anxious or have any doubts. To make a lasting impression on the subconscious, you need to be dedicated, practice regularly, and not give up easily. The effort is worth it because the subconscious can do anything if you guide it correctly. Those who believe this and keep trying will see amazing results. To avoid getting too emotional while working with the subconscious, focus on feeling grounded and stable. Train yourself to feel steady all the time, and those wild, empty feelings will go away. The right kind of feeling is key to making the right impression on the subconscious. Developing a deep, solid feeling is very important. It's also important to be aware of the subtle energies in your body because these energies help to influence the subconscious. The subconscious is affected whenever you feel these subtle forces. To become more aware of these subtle energies, focus on the life force that flows through every part of your being. As you concentrate, try to deepen and expand your awareness as much as possible. Train your mind to reach the deepest parts of your life force, and remember that the deeper you go, the more refined the energies you'll connect with. If you want to activate a certain energy or quality within yourself, focus on the state where that energy or quality exists. Think about the nature of that energy or quality based on your best understanding of it. You can use this same approach to develop any skill or talent in the subconscious. The creative energy in your body will always build up the qualities you focus on. So if you constantly think about the true nature of a talent, that talent will grow to the same level of greatness you can imagine. This method is extremely powerful in developing abilities, talents, and even genius because the mind can imagine higher and higher levels of greatness, and the subconscious can provide the refined energy needed to achieve the best results. It's very important to use both the conscious and subconscious mind correctly at different stages of this process. When trying to influence the subconscious, your conscious mind should be strong, positive, and active. But when you're waiting for a response from the subconscious, your mind should be calm, quiet, and receptive. Harmony, peace, and balance are essential both when you're making an impression on the subconscious and when you're expecting results. Using your willpower correctly is also very important, and you should take the time and effort to learn how to do it right. If you misuse your will, it can block the subconscious from working properly, making your efforts useless. When you're trying to influence the subconscious, your will should be firm and focused on the subconscious mind. But when you're waiting for the subconscious to respond, you need to completely relax your willpower. The will's job isn't to control your outer self directly, but to guide the subconscious to create the changes you want in your outer self. Once the subconscious starts working on what you desire, you need to let your willpower rest. The will should focus on the deeper levels of your mind where the subconscious is active. It should help create the conditions in the subconscious that lead to the results you want. Once those conditions are set, and it's time for the results to show, the will must step back so that your mind and body can be open to receiving the subconscious's response. If the will tries to force the response, it will only get in the way. If the expected results don't appear, it could mean the subconscious wasn't properly influenced, or your will is too active, causing anxiety or disturbance in your mind. The subconscious can't do its job if your mind and body aren't calm and balanced. To achieve this calm, train your will to focus only on the subconscious and not on your outer mind or body. You can do this by always turning your attention to the subconscious when using your willpower. If the will acts on the outer mind or body, it disrupts their normal functions and achieves nothing. For example, to move a muscle, the will must act on the subconscious life that controls that muscle. If the will tries to act directly on the muscle, it will make the muscle stiff and you won't be able to move it. You can't do anything by simply willing it with your outer mind. you have to direct your will to the subconscious part that controls the action you want. This rule applies to all actions, whether physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual. Training your will to focus only on the subconscious will strengthen your ability to influence the subconscious mind. This way, your willpower isn't divided between your outer mind and the subconscious, but is fully dedicated to the idea you want to impress on the subconscious. When the will only acts on the subconscious, your outer mind and body won't be disturbed, and the subconscious can easily do what it's directed to do. Your conscious mind should use the will only to guide and influence the subconscious, but it should allow the subconscious to fully take over when it's time for results to appear. If you're hesitant to let the subconscious take control, remember that even simple actions like moving a muscle or thinking require the subconscious to take full control of those functions. The subconscious will only do what it's instructed to do, so you remain in control by consciously directing the subconscious, even though the subconscious takes charge in executing those actions. The subconscious mind has the ability to solve any problem and find the right answer to any question, as long as the conscious mind sets a specific time for it. In reality, no problem is ever solved by the conscious mind alone. The subconscious mind provides the real solution, and then the conscious mind applies it practically. To get the most help from the subconscious when you have a problem to solve, clearly define what you want to know and strongly desire that information as you focus on it. Trust completely that the answer will come to you, and it will. If you have something important to do in the near future that requires more strength and mental sharpness than usual, instruct your subconscious to give you that extra power and intelligence at the exact time you need it. The subconscious is precise and will deliver the power and intelligence you need at the time you specified, based on the amount you felt you needed when you made the request. Simply asking for more power isn't enough. You need to clearly understand how much power you need and what you want to achieve with it. As you impress the subconscious with your need for more power, try to sense and feel what that additional power would be like. The subconscious will respond exactly at the time you set. Whenever you make an impression on your subconscious, your conscious mind should aim to fully understand and appreciate the idea you're focusing on. The clearer and more valuable the idea seems to your conscious mind, the greater and more impressive the result will be from your subconscious. When your conscious mind clearly understands how much power and mental sharpness you need for a future task, and you deeply desire it, the subconscious will deliver exactly what you need. The rule is that the subconscious will give back exactly the quality and amount that you were aware of or could feel when you made the request. So, it's very important to elevate your thoughts and feelings to the highest and best state possible before trying to influence your subconscious. This is the key to getting your subconscious to deliver more than you've ever experienced before. By consistently living with a deep sense of greater power, intelligence, personal value, and mental sharpness, you constantly ask your subconscious to produce more of these qualities. The subconscious will always respond to these requests. While it's not wise to live entirely in the future, you should always plan ahead. Share your future plans with your subconscious. Let it know what you want to achieve tomorrow, next week, next month, or even next year. Then, direct your subconscious to work out the best plans and methods possible, and to give you the understanding and power to successfully carry out those plans. When you're having trouble making a decision, tell your subconscious that you need a clear answer by a specific time. Clearly think about all the important facts from every side and trust that your inner mind will give you the right decision at the time you set. When the time comes, you'll feel a strong urge to take one specific path, and that will be your answer. While you're waiting for the answer, stay calm and don't worry, even if it's close to the deadline. If you keep your mind peaceful and full of trust, you'll get the right answer before it's too late. However, if you worry, Your anxiety will create confusion and block your subconscious from giving you the information you need. If you end up with two conflicting choices at the time you expected an answer, it means your subconscious wasn't given enough freedom to express itself fully. One of these choices will come from your conscious mind, which is influenced by appearances, and the other from your subconscious, which is guided by deeper truths. It might be hard to tell which choice is which. Sometimes the conscious decision feels stronger, but other times it's weaker. So in these situations, relying on your strongest feelings might not be safe. Instead, ask your subconscious for an immediate and clear decision. If you keep your conscious mind calm and trusting, the real answer will soon come. You'll feel a strong desire to take only one path and lose interest in the other. When you let your subconscious work freely, anything that goes against it will disappear. This shows that you can get rid of the wrong choices by asking your subconscious to express the right ones and giving it the freedom to do so. Your subconscious can help with everything. In the business world, never make important decisions without first asking your subconscious to give you the best insights, judgment, and understanding. No big project should be started without directing your subconscious to work out the best plans and methods. Your subconscious can do these things, and when people rely on it instead of just their limited conscious mind, failures will decrease and great successes will steadily increase. Writers will find the subconscious very helpful because it can provide any idea they need. Public speakers, musicians, artists, inventors, and anyone who needs original and valuable ideas should also tap into this resource. Anyone involved in learning or self-improvement can see their results improve dramatically, by up to 200% by getting help from the subconscious. Since all progress in life comes from self-improvement, the fact that your subconscious can provide any amount of skill, capacity, and power is extremely important. Memory, for example, is handled by the subconscious, so when you want to remember something, deeply impress it on your subconscious at the moment you receive the information. You can also direct your subconscious to recall these facts whenever needed. This simple method can greatly enhance your memory, allowing you to recall anything at any time with ease. You can also train your subconscious to keep your conscious mind clear and active, eliminating any sluggishness. This will help you learn faster and make every mental effort contribute to your growth. To achieve this, several times a day, direct your subconscious to maintain continuous mental clarity and high activity. While doing this, picture in your mind the clarity and activity you want your subconscious to express. Spend a few moments visualizing perfect clarity and feeling high energy in your conscious mind while impressing your subconscious. This will cause your subconscious to express that clarity and activity for several hours. If your impression includes a deep desire for even greater clarity and activity than you can currently imagine, your subconscious will express that too. It's common knowledge that great minds often have moods when they do their best work, but when they're not in those moods, they accomplish little. For these minds, being able to create the right mood or mental state whenever needed would be incredibly valuable. By properly directing the subconscious, this can be easily achieved. Start by forming a clear idea in your conscious mind of the mood or mental state in which you do your best work, and impress that idea on your subconscious with a strong desire to always feel that way. Repeat this several times a day, especially in the evening before you go to sleep. With persistence, you'll see remarkable results. While studying something, keep reminding your subconscious of what the subject is really about, and tell it to help you understand and master it. Expect to receive higher intelligence from within and make the most of it as it comes. This way, your conscious mind and subconscious will work together to achieve the best results. The key is that whatever you clearly ask your subconscious to do, it will definitely do. Now, to develop your mind and soul to the fullest, it's essential to have a positive and cheerful attitude. The happier and more positive your attitude, the faster your talents will grow. Just like flowers need sunshine to bloom, your mind needs a sunny disposition to thrive. Any kind of attitude, good or bad, comes from the subconscious. But you can get rid of negative feelings and build a permanently sweet and positive attitude by daily reminding your subconscious of your ideal, cheerful, and kind nature. As your positive nature grows, all negative feelings will fade away. Don't focus on eliminating bad traits. Instead, focus on nurturing the good ones, like joy, kindness, and cheerfulness. If you start feeling down or irritable, immediately shift your attention to these positive qualities. Imagine that your entire being is filled with joy, sweetness, and beauty. Allowing yourself to feel grumpy or irritable only reinforces that state in your subconscious, making it more likely you'll feel that way again. As soon as you notice any negative feelings, counter them by asking your subconscious to express positivity and beauty instead. Everyone has the potential for greatness, but you aren't doing yourself justice if you're not striving to achieve it. Since a positive attitude is crucial for developing your abilities and talents, it's worth the effort to reshape your subconscious so that it's filled with sweetness and positivity. To reshape your subconscious with higher ideals, every impression you give it should be deeply meaningful. Connecting with your inner self gives everything in life quality and worth, because the soul is the source of greatness. When you feel connected to your soul and impress that feeling on your subconscious, it will bring true value to every part of your personality. Every day you should guide your subconscious to enhance your entire being with quality and greatness, which it can certainly do. Encourage your inner self to aim for higher goals, and when every thought is filled with soul, it will help you grow and express your full potential. All greatness comes from awakening your inner self. To awaken it, you need to feel greatness within you, and this will naturally lead to achieving greatness in your life. The highest levels of ability, talent, and genius come from developing what's great within us. A strong mind, unbreakable character, and beautiful soul are all part of this. As we develop the deeper subconscious side of any skill, that skill becomes stronger, more capable, and of higher quality. This subconscious side grows when we focus on the inner essence of the skill while keeping the perfect idea of it in mind. When we develop the subconscious aspects of our personality, it increases our power to attract what we desire, both directly and indirectly. This power comes from subconscious action, which grows stronger and more naturally attractive as we awaken more of our inner potential. Some people have strong personalities but don't attract much, while others might not have much power but are still very attractive because of the power they do have. The first situation happens when the subconscious is active but isn't expressed freely and in an orderly way. The second situation occurs when the subconscious is limited but expressed without disturbance. By steadily increasing subconscious action and giving it a balanced expression, a personality can become almost irresistibly attractive. The power to attract lies in the subconscious's ability to give great strength to the personality and to create ideas, plans, methods, and systems that attract. It's not just the ideas themselves, but how they are organized that determines success. Even the best ideas or work can be ignored or fail if not properly appreciated, and this is due to the way the subconscious expresses those ideas or efforts. To succeed, guide your subconscious to not only give you the best ideas, plans, and methods, but also to express them correctly. When your ideas and methods are properly expressed, they will attract attention, be understood and appreciated, and your efforts will be in demand. The subconscious mind can come up with the best ideas and present them in a way that attracts attention and appreciation. It can give you the power and ability to achieve great things, adding a mysterious quality to your work that draws people in. To make the most of your nature, you should guide your subconscious to do these things. When directed properly, the subconscious will naturally give a magnetic quality to your thoughts, spreading this attractive energy throughout your mind and personality. This will make everything you are and everything you do catch people's attention and earn their respect, making your desires almost impossible to resist. When your mind desires something deeply, it gains the power to find a way to achieve that desire, no matter how ambitious it is. The subconscious has limitless power, so nothing is impossible when you tap into your inner potential. You should turn your desires into subconscious ones, and when these desires are felt with deep emotion and strong intention, you will definitely get what you want. If one path doesn't work, another will open up, but the outcome will come because the subconscious can make anything happen when it's directed to do so. To desire something subconsciously means you become strong and capable enough to command, create, or attract it. When your desires are subconscious, the subconscious will make you worthy of what you seek. This kind of desire will awaken similar qualities in you that exist in what you want, and since like attracts like, you will get what you desire when you become a match for it. If you subconsciously desire abundance, it will develop your ability to earn and create wealth. It will increase your capacity to earn and will change your personality in ways that naturally lead you to environments and connections where you can fully use your increased abilities. The subconscious has no limits and can come up with ideas and plans to help you move towards a better position. If you direct your subconscious, it will find a way, especially if your desire is very deep and strong, and it will give you the power and ability to follow that path. No matter what your current situation is, the subconscious can and will open the door to something better if you have a strong subconscious desire for it. Awakening the great potential within you means discovering a world of higher achievements, greater successes, and more possibilities than you ever imagined. It's a world where every desire is granted, every goal is reached, and every ideal is fulfilled. To encourage this awakening, direct your subconscious to give its best to every thought and action. Once you've received that best, ask your subconscious to produce something even better. It can. The subconscious can do anything we wish. Every condition in the body, whether good or bad, comes from the subconscious, either directly or because external causes were allowed to affect the body due to a lack of true subconscious expression. No external factor can cause disease in the body if the subconscious mind is fully expressing perfect health. Similarly, no external treatment can restore health if the subconscious mind is focused on disease. Most physical issues can be healed naturally when the subconscious stops focusing on weakening and disease-causing conditions. All diseases can be permanently cured by training the subconscious to consistently express health. Personal and physical conditions are results of what happens in the subconscious mind, so any desired condition in your personality can be achieved by properly guiding the subconscious. To guide the subconscious toward perfect health, the first step is to clearly understand what perfect health feels like, and the second step is to deeply embed this understanding into the subconscious. The subconscious mind is a deeper and finer state of mental activity that exists within every part of the human body. It's like another mental world, much larger and more powerful than the conscious mind. However, it perfectly follows the instructions of the conscious mind, and with its limitless power in every part of the body, can eliminate any disease when directed correctly. To influence the subconscious, focus your attention on this superior mental world, refining your thoughts until you feel they have been transformed into the more spiritual and refined thoughts of the subconscious. You can reach the subconscious most effectively by concentrating on the brain center. But instead of focusing on the physical brain, focus on the finer mental life that fills the brain. All general instructions to the subconscious should be given through the brain center, but to cure physical issues, focus your attention on the subconscious mind that is connected to the specific organ, muscle, or nerve where the problem exists. Impressing the conscious realization of health onto the subconscious part of any area of the body will lead the subconscious to bring forth that same healthy condition into that area. It's important to have the highest possible understanding of perfect health before directing the subconscious to create health. Avoid thinking about disease while focusing on perfect health, and don't think about the body itself. Thinking about the body may lead to forming mental images of how it currently feels, and if those feelings are negative, they can create undesirable impressions in the subconscious, leading to more unwanted conditions in the future. You should never let thoughts about the imperfection of physical conditions enter your mind. If you think deeply about these conditions, they might get imprinted on your subconscious, even if you don't want that. Avoid focusing on removing or overcoming what seems undesirable because this just makes you think more about it. Desiring to remove something negative only deepens your thoughts about it, which can then imprint that negativity on your subconscious. This is like planting weeds in your mind, and the results will reflect that. Instead, all your thoughts should be filled with the awareness of the perfect health and wholeness you want to experience. Train your feelings to focus on health, life, and harmony, the things you want your subconscious to create. By spending a few moments each day fully living in this finer subconscious mentality and deeply impressing your best understanding of health onto it, your subconscious will start to express health constantly. This can lead to continuous health without any form of sickness. If you regularly impress upon your subconscious the idea of perfect health, it will keep improving the quality of the health you experience. To get rid of a specific ailment, focus on the subconscious mind connected to the part of your body where the problem exists. Feel the reality of perfect health there. Don't focus on the physical organ itself, but instead, mentally connect with the deeper subconscious life of that organ and feel the spirit of perfect health deeply. What you feel in this state gets impressed on your subconscious, and the subconscious will then express perfect health in that part of your body. For chronic ailments, focus on impressing perfect health onto the entire subconscious, especially by concentrating on the subconscious mind within the brain. Also, regularly focus on the subconscious side of your entire personality, feeling perfect health in every part of your system. If certain parts of your body are particularly affected, treat them as you would a local ailment, focusing more on the parts where the condition started rather than where it shows symptoms. Before working with the subconscious, make sure your entire system is calm and peaceful. It's best to give the main instructions to your subconscious right before going to sleep. Most importantly, live, think, and act with absolute faith that the subconscious can and will do whatever it is directed to do. While you're awake, your conscious mind influences your thoughts directly, but during sleep, it works through the subconscious. When you go to sleep, all the main thoughts, desires, and feelings from your day go into your subconscious unless you clear out any negative mental material before sleeping. Every thought, desire, or idea that enters your mind as you fall asleep will be absorbed by your subconscious and will influence your personality. This is why it's so important to clear your mind of any negative thoughts and feelings before going to sleep. You should make sure your conscious mind is free from anything you don't want to see repeated or reinforced, and instead, give your subconscious clear instructions about what you want to develop, repeat, and express. Sleep can be used to help you develop any goals or plans you have. Whatever you focus on before sleep will enter your subconscious, which will work to bring about the results you desire. Before sleeping, tell your subconscious what needs to be done soon, and be as specific as possible about the timing and actions. While you sleep, your subconscious will figure out the best plans, methods, and ideas, and will give you the extra understanding, insight, and power needed to carry them out effectively. When you direct your subconscious in this way, the results of your future actions can be significantly improved, often in remarkable ways. As success breeds more success, these results will keep growing. During the day, your mind forms clear ideas about whatever you focus on deeply. As you fall asleep, these ideas are taken into your subconscious. What your subconscious works on during sleep depends on what you think about during the day. What you ask your subconscious to develop and express will shape your character, mentality, and personality. The subconscious plays a major role in making you who you are, but what it creates depends on your thoughts, feelings, and desires. The more you think positively during the day, the better seeds you plant in your mind during sleep, leading to a better future. The stronger your desires for wisdom, power, and achievements during the day, the harder your subconscious will work on these goals while you sleep. The subconscious has the ability to provide everything you need for your highest goals and will do so if properly directed. The subconscious works while you sleep to develop the ideas and desires your conscious mind brought in as you were falling asleep. However, it will give the same attention to harmful thoughts as it does to positive ones, just as fertile soil will grow weeds as well as flowers. This is why it's wise to plant only good seeds, by clearing your mind of any negative thoughts, ideas, and feelings before sleep. Falling asleep with a mix of thoughts is a major reason why people often experience both good and bad in their lives. When you take the worries and troubles of the day into sleep along with your positive thoughts, your subconscious ends up working on both the good and the bad. The truth is that anyone can completely free themselves from life's problems by refusing to let any negative thoughts, feelings, or desires enter their subconscious. To keep negativity out of the subconscious, avoid thinking deeply about anything bad, imperfect, or wrong during the day. And before going to sleep, make sure to cleanse your mind of any negative thoughts or impressions that might have slipped in during the day. The imperfect thoughts won't deeply affect the subconscious during the day unless we focus on them with strong feelings. However, anything in your conscious mind when you fall asleep will enter the subconscious and influence your future actions. To clear your mind before sleep, find a state of perfect mental calm. Relax deeply, let go of what you don't want to keep, and focus entirely on the thoughts and feelings you want to grow and develop. Then, concentrate on the subconscious with strong emotions and a clear desire. If there's something in your mind you want to remove, you can do so by instructing the subconscious to focus on the opposite quality. But don't dwell on what you want to get rid of. Instead, direct your full attention to what you want to create and achieve. Simply placing these ideas in your subconscious isn't enough. You need to ensure that your subconscious has the best conditions to work in as you sleep. Since the subconscious is closely connected to both body and mind, your whole system must be in harmony before sleep. Otherwise, the subconscious might get confused, leading to unintended results. Before going to bed, make sure your body is at ease, your mind is peaceful, and your whole self is relaxed. Your blood circulation should be steady, and your body should be neither too hot nor too cold. Ideally, digestion should be finished, and nothing should disrupt your bodily functions during sleep. When your physical functions are disturbed during sleep, it can pull your conscious mind back, interrupting the work of your subconscious. This interruption often causes the subconscious to misfire, leading to results opposite of what you intended. This is why, even with good intentions and careful planning, things can sometimes go wrong. It highlights the importance of keeping your entire system in balance if you want both your conscious and subconscious actions to achieve the desired outcomes. When you fall asleep, your conscious self enters the subconscious for two main reasons: to embed new ideas formed during the day and to recharge your body and mind with life energy. The subconscious is responsible for providing the energy needed to keep your mind and personality active and healthy. But to get this energy, your conscious mind must fully enter the subconscious and stay there without interruption for 6 or 7 hours each night. If your sleep is disturbed, your body and mind don't get as much energy as they need, leading to lower performance during the day. However, if you create the right conditions for your body to rest and recharge during sleep, and if you guide your subconscious to increase your energy supply, you'll grow stronger and more energetic as the years go by. Instead of aging and weakening, you'll gain more strength, ability, and power as you continue to live. To sleep well is to wake up feeling refreshed. But if you go to bed with a mind full of random thoughts and a body full of tension, you'll likely wake up feeling tired and unhappy. Whatever thoughts and feelings you take into sleep will affect how you feel when you wake up. Just as good thoughts lead to good outcomes, bad thoughts lead to bad ones. To clear your mind before sleeping, focus on thoughts of purity and the highest values you can imagine. To bring peace to your whole system, Concentrate on the idea of peace while gently guiding your thoughts towards calmness. If you think about these peaceful, finer thoughts with emotion, you'll feel immediate benefits. It's also helpful to sleep on difficult problems before making a decision. The subconscious can process things more deeply during sleep than when you're awake. To get the best results, think clearly and calmly about the problem as you fall asleep, and desire to wake up with the right answer, but without stressing over it. The better and clearer your understanding of the problem during the day, the easier it will be for your subconscious to solve it during sleep. This also applies to any ideas you form throughout the day. It's important to aim for the highest understanding of everything you think about, and always consider things from the best possible perspective. Keep your mind focused on higher thoughts and bring depth to your thinking. This will help you create ideas that have real value. When these quality ideas enter your subconscious during sleep, they will help you grow and improve. No one should settle for shallow thinking or seeing things in a simplistic way. Doing so is like planting weak seeds in the garden of your mind. Sometimes people feel unmotivated and mentally foggy. This often happens because of shallow thinking a day or two before. If you feed your subconscious with low-quality thoughts, it will eventually make you feel inadequate, and your mind will temporarily function at a lower level. Creating valuable ideas doesn't mean you have to be serious or intense all the time. Quality thinking happens when your mind is focused on depth and meaning, and when you genuinely want to bring out the best in everything you do. You can carry this kind of thinking into all areas of life, including moments of pleasure. True joy and satisfaction come when your mind is engaged deeply, not just skimming the surface. When you enjoy something with a sense of quality and appreciation for the finer things in life, even the simplest pleasures can bring immense joy. Every time you fully enjoy something, it leaves a mark on your subconscious. So it's important not to approach pleasure with a mindset of cheapness or inferiority. Instead, use your moments of pleasure as opportunities to influence your subconscious toward greater achievements. When you do this, you'll find that these pleasures bring the most fulfilling and wholesome joy. Our entire personality is constantly renewing itself. Nothing in our mind or body has to grow old except our appearance, and even that is influenced by how our subconscious operates. The subconscious is responsible for this ongoing renewal, but it's the conscious mind that decides the quality and appearance of our personality by what it feeds into the subconscious. If you regularly give your subconscious better ideas, desires, and thoughts, your character, mind, and personality will keep improving. To help with this, before going to sleep, clear your mind of everything except thoughts and desires that have real value. Throughout the day, try to form the best ideas possible on whatever you think about. Never go to sleep feeling discouraged or thinking about failure. If you fear failure as you fall asleep, you'll impress this idea onto your subconscious, which will then create conditions in your life that lead to failure. Your overall well-being will suffer, and over time you'll find yourself moving toward actual failure. Going to sleep feeling discouraged, disappointed, worried, or depressed sends negative signals to your subconscious. These negative feelings will cause your subconscious to create weakness in your mind and body. On the other hand, moving forward in your life and achieving more comes from positive, constructive subconscious states. You can create these positive states by going to sleep with clear thoughts of health, harmony, strength, progress, and success. These positive thoughts will form causes in your subconscious that will lead to positive effects in your life. As you practice feeding your subconscious with better ideas before sleep, your health will improve, you'll feel more powerful, your abilities will grow, and your talents will perform better than ever. Continuing this practice for weeks and months will improve your character, mind, and personality so much that you'll feel like a new, superior version of yourself. When you give your subconscious a specific task to work on each night, your sleep will become more restful. The subconscious always works during sleep, but it will be more effective if it has a clear job to do. After you've given your subconscious direction, trust in the process and feel confident that the results will come, allowing everything to work smoothly and effectively. When we go to sleep feeling upset or disturbed, our thoughts become confused, leading to jumbled and unpleasant dreams. These types of dreams happen because our subconscious energies are not aligned, and it means we didn't fully enter a peaceful state of sleep. It also suggests that our subconscious wasn't properly guided the night before. On the other hand, clear and organized dreams can show us what's happening in our subconscious mind, whether it's something positive or negative, because a dream reflects what's going on inside us. By paying attention to our dreams, we can prevent negative situations from developing. If you have a bad dream, you should immediately counter it by focusing on the opposite, positive qualities you want to develop in your subconscious. Positive dreams should be encouraged by telling your subconscious to keep working on those good things with even more energy. A good dream is like a hint of what your subconscious is capable of doing or is ready to do. You can make these positive dreams come true by encouraging your subconscious to keep going in the right direction with more strength and determination. You should give these positive instructions to your subconscious as often as possible, both during the day and before sleep. Anytime you notice a positive sign in your subconscious, whether through dreams or intuition, you should take advantage of it right away and focus all your mental energy on achieving the goal that your vision has pointed out. This approach will lead to success, making your dream come true, fulfilling the prophecy, and realizing your idea. The subconscious mind isn't a separate mind. Thinking of it that way creates an unnecessary barrier between your outer self and your limitless inner potential. There is only one mind. The outer part is the conscious mind, and the inner part is the subconscious. The subconscious lies within the conscious mind, and because it has limitless power and possibilities, it's often called the Great Within. Awakening this Great Within means bringing out the hidden powers and possibilities in your subconscious. Since the subconscious has limitless potential, this awakening can continue indefinitely, constantly increasing your worth and greatness. You can awaken the Great Within by regularly applying your conscious mind to influence the subconscious. The more you use the abilities that emerge from within, the more your conscious mind will strengthen its influence on the subconscious. The fact that your inner potential is limitless and that you can express more and more of it through proper conscious action shows that you can become as great as you aspire to be. Your abilities, talents, and genius can be developed to an incredible degree without any real limit. Each person is only as much as they have consciously or unconsciously directed their subconscious to be. You'll remain the same unless you direct your subconscious to achieve more. But you can become much more, whatever your highest aspirations can imagine, by awakening the Great Within. To train your conscious mind to work effectively with your subconscious, it's important to understand how they are connected. Imagine the mind as a vast ocean of soul forces that move in circles and spirals. The outer edge of these circles is where your conscious mind operates when you're awake. This outer edge is what we call the conscious mind, or the objective mind, the part of your mind that's alert and aware. When you sleep, your conscious mind pulls back from this outer edge and moves inward, into the subconscious. When you're in a state of deep emotion or feeling, your conscious mind partly stays on the surface and partly moves inward. In this state, you can influence your subconscious with whatever you're thinking or feeling consciously. To get the best results from your mind, you should aim to keep your conscious mind connected to both the conscious and subconscious parts of your mind throughout the day. Being in touch with the limitless power of your subconscious will greatly enhance your abilities and the quality of your thinking. Your desires will quickly reach your subconscious, allowing you to get immediate responses when needed. A strong mind stays connected to this inner power and can tap into it at any time. Such a mind won't easily get tired, will keep getting sharper over time, and instead of declining with age, will keep achieving more and reaching higher goals as you grow older. A mind that stays calm and focused in any situation is one that's perfectly in sync with the subconscious. If you regularly guide your subconscious, ideally several times a day, it can help your conscious mind make the right decisions at the right time. This will make it easier for you to achieve the best outcomes in every situation. As you realize the potential of your subconscious, your ideas will naturally become more ambitious, and you may set goals that seem beyond your current abilities. However, since your subconscious can help you grow and develop as much as you want, it's important not to settle for less when you have the potential for more. But you should only aim for goals that you can achieve with your current abilities, and not push yourself beyond what you know you can handle right now. The smart approach is to first improve your abilities and then set goals that match your new, stronger capabilities. If your mind isn't ready for big challenges, it's better not to aim too high too soon. Focus on growing your power and skills first, so that when you do set bigger goals, you can reach them with ease. The subconscious can help even a small mind become great enough to achieve any goal. But greatness doesn't come from just dreaming about big goals or focusing on things that are currently out of reach. Instead, greatness comes from awakening your inner power and using it to achieve your goals. This growth happens gradually and involves not just gaining more power, but also using that power effectively. To progress towards greatness, focus your subconscious on the next step you need to take. Concentrate fully on this step and don't get distracted by things beyond it. Do what you can do now and be content with what you can achieve in the present. When you're ready, move on to the next step in the same way. This methodical approach ensures true progress by focusing entirely on what can be done right now. By continuously moving forward, you will reach your goals. Direct your subconscious to focus all its energy on making progress now, rather than on distant future goals. This progress should not be limited to one area of your life, but should involve physical, mental, and spiritual growth at the same time. Greatness comes from developing every aspect of yourself, and awakening your inner power will help you achieve this. Since there are no limits to the potential of your inner power, your growth can be endless. Thank you for listening.